Welcome to Pawpaw's Workshop. One of the questions that I get asked often is how do you place a logo inside the union on the stars to make the flag? I've talked about this on a number of times, and actually I thought I did a video on it, but for some reason I can't find that particular video. So to be able to answer the questions that I have had, and recently I've had a number of people ask that same question, I decided to do a video and show you exactly how to do that, where we're going to take a logo and add it into the union for the flags. So let's get started. One of the things that I really try to do is answer questions that people have. And I will get a lot of different comments where people will ask questions, and I also get people that will ask questions through the different forums and other places, and I always try to answer them. Oftentimes, it's actually easier just to be able to do a video to be able to answer the questions. As a lot of my Patreons have found out, when they ask questions, it's very common that I will produce a video for them so they can see exactly what needs to be done. Well, this is one such example where I've had multiple questions, and it's time to do a dedicated video on showing how to do this in Easel. And guys, it's really very simple to be able to do. To begin this project, I'm opening up a brand new file in Easel. I have gone to the file where I have shared the union. Now this is the file of the stars that I shared on the Inventables project page. This is free for you to be able to download and be able to use. The other file, I did the same thing. This again is a free download on the Inventables site that I have placed there so that you can use this. What I want to be able to do is take and put this marine logo on top of the union. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and open up a brand new workpiece because I do not want to disturb these two files. Should I make a mistake, it's a lot easier to be able to correct the new workpiece than to destroy the file that I've already created. So what I will do now is just highlight all of the stars and hit Control C, and then open up my new workpiece and hit Control V. Now all of the stars are there and the original is protected. The first thing I want you to notice is all of these stars are individually placed. And that's going to be very important. Now the next thing I want to do is go and grab the marine logo, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to highlight the entire logo and hit Control C, and I will hit Control V. Now I have the marine logo in place, but what I also have is a lot of stars that are in the way. So what I need to be able to do is eliminate those stars. So the first thing I want to do is make sure that this is centered on my material exactly where it needs to be, and now it's placed exactly in the center, and this workpiece is 10.5 by the 13 inches, which is the size of my union. With that done now, I'm going to go ahead and unclick this union, and then I'm going to look at the individual stars, and I want to highlight the individual stars, and you can see that, and then I can right click and cut that. And that star is now gone. I'll do the same thing here and cut that one. And I'm going to go through and do that on each one. Now some people like to see the partial stars, others do not. I am one that would just rather have a full star showing, so I'm going to cut it. So this star will go away, as will this star. And we'll highlight this one. And I'm going to continue this process all the way around. And what will And let's see if I can get this one right there. Yes, I can. I can cut that one. Because when I do that, sometimes it highlights the logo again. And you certainly don't want that to disappear. All you want are the unwanted stars to be gone. And the only thing I want showing are the full stars around this marine logo. And there's an example. This time it highlighted the marine logo. I don't want that, so I'm going to click off to the side and uncheck it. And then we'll try that one more time. There we go. That worked that time. And we'll cut that star. And even though this star is still cut off, I'm going to go ahead and delete that one as well. And get this one right in here. This one's a little bit harder, but I've got it. Now I need to cut this. And we'll get this one out. This is a full star. Those are going to be very difficult to get, but I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Got that one. That one's okay. So now I literally have, let's see how successful we are in capturing that one. And we were able to do it. This one I should be able to capture. There we go. And it's deleted. And surprisingly enough, I was able to get that one. Let's see if we can grab this little corner right there. And it got the whole thing. Don't want that. Still got the whole thing. All right, so I have literally 2 stars. Let's see if I can get this one. And we'll cut that. So I literally have 1 star remaining right here. So what I'm going to do now is highlight my marine logo. I have the marine logo highlighted now, and I'm going to get this and just slide it out of the way. And this 1 star that is remaining, I'll be able to cut it. And then I'll be able to highlight the marine logo again. Click up here on my edit, center through material, and it's right back where it belongs. Now this is actually ready to be able to carve now. The only thing I want to be able to do is go ahead and change this now and put in my 60-degree V-bit. Some people like to use 90, some people like to use 60. Now what I'm going to do is set this up so that it'll carve the 90-degree V-bit with the stars, and then I'm going to use a 60-degree bit to be able to carve out this marine logo. To do that, I'm going to come down and we're going to duplicate this workpiece. I'm going to open up one more, and then I'll take the marine logo. I'm going to select Control C. I'll be able to place it over in my new workpiece, Control V. Now this is in exactly the same position as it was in the previous workpiece. So with that done, I am going to select the 60-degree V-bit, and now this will carve. And I'm going to switch back to my previous workpiece. With this logo highlighted, I'm going to cut this, and I will set this for my 90-degree V-bit, and I am ready to be able to carve these 2 workpieces. The first one will take care of all of the stars, and we can do a preview, and this is going to be the look of the stars, and that cuts all the way down to that point. And then let's go take a look at the marine logo. And now you can see what that looks like. That, I think, will do very well. So using the 2 work pieces, I'll be able to make a very nice logo. And this is basically what it looks like. I do want to change this. This will not be the exact representation because this was an 1/8 inch bit, and of course this logo will not show. So just for the sake of doing it with a V bit, I'm going to put the 60-degree V bit in so it'll show the detail of the marine logo. The stars will actually be a little bit deeper, and that's okay. And we'll show you what that will look like. And I think that's a very impressive looking union. I want to get a real good close-up so that you can see exactly what this looks like. And it does have a lot of good detail. I think this is going to work great. Now I want to show you one more thing. Some people may say, well, can I change the size of this logo? And yes, you can. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and open up another workpiece for you. I'm going to go back to my original union, and I'm going to hit the Control C, and we're going to place this union into the new workpiece. So we have that right there now. And now that I have the union in my new workpiece, let's go over to the marine logo, and I'm going to do it a different way this time. I'm going to come up to my edit, I'm going to highlight everything, and I'm going to come up to my edit menu and select copy. Then we'll slide over to the new workpiece, paste right here, and there's the logo. Now while it's highlighted, I can go ahead and reduce the size of it. So if I want to be able to have that roughly this size, I can do that. So it does not have to be a specific size. It's up to you. So once you have the size pretty much where you want it, let's go ahead and hit the edit menu, center to the material, and now that's placed exactly where it needs to be. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer, and now that's going to leave quite a few more stars. And this time what I think I would do is leave some of these stars that are just barely touching. So let's go in. I definitely want to be able to eliminate this star where there's just a little tiny point. Now this is the exact same process that I had used on the first part of the video, so I'm not going to bore you with doing the same thing again. But I am going to go ahead and delete the various unwanted stars, then I'll show you how it looks in the end. So you can see how easy it is to be able to do this. And if you happen to grab the entire logo, just click off to the side so you unselect it and just continue on. So at this point, I literally have 3 stars that I can't get. So I'm going to highlight my logo and do the exact same thing. Slide it out of the way for a moment, and then we're going to select this star. I can hold down the shift key, select that one and my third one, right click, cut, highlight my logo again, center to the material, and we're ready to be able to set it up to be able to carve it. And we'll go ahead and generate the detail view so that you can see what it looks like. And there's the logo. I think that looks very good. So I hope this will help you in your endeavors on making flags, and to be able to see just how easy it is to be able to change and alter and put literally any logo that you wish in here. I am going to take this file and share it on the Inventables project page so that you'll be able to download this and use this in your projects. Thank you for watching the video today. And if you found this video useful, please consider hitting that subscribe button and that little bell notification down below so you won't miss out on any of the videos that I upload. I'm constantly looking to be able to do different projects and experimenting with several different CNC machines, and I've got more to come. and you don't want to miss out. So again, subscribe, like this video, and please share it with everybody that you know so that we can help to educate this CNC community and the woodworking community. So again, thank you for watching today.